All right, yo. So just wanted to shoot this short video because I think that if you're watching this, you might be kind of pulled around online. You feel like there are many people shouting at you, telling you to get angry at things that you don't care about, telling you to care about things that really couldn't affect you in your life. And people who are trying to recruit you to their cause to align you with their values and to make you angry, sad, happy for things that don't really affect your day-to-day life. They don't make you any richer, they don't make you any happier, and they don't make you any more fulfilled in your life, right? So there are going to be people out there, demagogues, loud mouths, who only job is to get your attention and to feel their own sense of growth, right? And sometimes it's not even about money, right? Sometimes it's more than that, right? It's about the power that they feel, being able to control you, to align you to their cause that makes them feel bigger. And the difference between what you're hearing now in this video and what you might see online is this, right? I think that what I want you to get out of this, if you were to get anything out, is that you can think for yourself. You can live by your own decisions. You can live by your own consequences. You don't need anyone to tell you what's right and what's wrong. You get to choose that for yourself. And of course, you live by those consequences. Anyone else who tells you otherwise is someone that I think you should be mindful of. Because the moment that you buy into that, the moment that you give them that sense of source of attention, you give them your consideration, your time, your effort, your energy, you've already lost, right? You've lost connection to your soul. You've lost connection to what it is that makes you feel alive. You've lost connection to the experience of joy within your life because it's just now polluted by people who are trying to sell you a new world, right? Not everyone wants to free you. Not everyone wants you to experience the true joy of finding your own purpose. And not everyone is going to be able to do that for free as well, right? I was from advertising, and the ads don't pay for themselves, right? So the question is just, how much is that worth to you? How how much is feeling free worth to you? Do you need someone to push you over the edge, right? And if you can wake up yourself, you don't need all of these things, right? Of course, different people need different things, and I guess there's always a funnel for everyone. But more importantly, right? I think it's about choice. It's about choosing the kind of funnel that you want to attract in your life, the kind of programs that you want to buy, knowing that there isn't just one, knowing that you get to choose, you get to design the life that you want on your terms. Because for me myself, while I don't really want to share about my personal life, I've been able to do this, right? um, I kind of tuned out from the noise. I tuned out from all of these kind of, I don't know, the drama online. I tuned out from all of the nonsense. I don't think it's nonsense, but I guess I just realized it's not for me. And I think that being able to do that just frees your mind so much to find joy. And of course, it's going to be scary, right? Of course, the first time you do it, it'll be like you're walking off a cliff. You're walking into some place that you've never been before. You are going into this completely new environment. You feel like you're getting cut off from society. You feel like you're never going to have any friends. You feel like, this fear of missing out is just, getting drummed into your brain over and over and over again. But behind that fear is actually, I think, for me, in my own experience, is true joy, right? The true joy of having the time, space, and consideration, not to act from fear, but to act from what brings you joy, right? And these, for me, right, at least, I found that I started going into subjects that made me feel happy studying. I started to shift the things that I do towards my natural talents. I started to not compare myself so much because the person you're comparing yourself to is comparing yourself to the next guy, and it's like a comparison flywheel, right? It just never ends. So, yeah. And I have finally felt, that I don't hate myself when I do the things that I need to do just to survive or to, go on with life. I think I can enjoy each moment, and I'm still on track to my goals, which is great, right? So I think I just want you to know that this is possible. I don't want you to give up on your own ability to think for yourself. And that's about it, right? And just step past that fear of the unknown. Step into that discomfort. Step into the fact that you can find the answers. Step into the fact that you can turn off the phone, that you can unsubscribe from channels that you don't like. And you can use that space in between to experience or to tune into the things that you want. And that all of the fears, they can be answered, right? They're not here to hurt you. It's like a thing that you just have to go through on the other side. And on the other side of all of that, you have the time and the space to experience the life that you want. Because, I don't know what's going to happen after this, right? And if you're always just going to listen to some other person's ideas, where's your life going to start beginning, right? And for me, I I did that, right? I followed the advice. I got to certain places, and I realized that I didn't even like the people there. So maybe, that's your path. Maybe it's not. But yeah, I think that I hope that you can just break past all of this stuff and to find yourself and to give yourself that gift, just like how I've given it to myself. And that's all. If I've done that, this video is done, and I wish you farewell. So yeah, that's about it. See you. Bye.